tvoji svatí muži, nechtěl bych v jejich kůži. Je to jedno, a tak si dám jedno, můžete si ubít jako poslední den. Buď slávy, panorama slávy, a pak vypasují.
Well, nazdar ľudia a vítam vás opäť pri streame z Kingdom Come Deliverance. Na minulom streame sme dorazili do Talmbergu, hej, pretože skalicu nám vypálili, hej. Aj keď originálne som to chcel ja, akurát, že do polky aspoň teda. Ale čo už, koho to štve? Nazdar Lukas, vítam ťa na streame. Som rád, že si sem prišiel. Ako sa máš? No, a my bez ďalších kecov ideme už pokračovať. Dúfam, že nebude sa to moc lagovať. V-Sync mám vypnutý ako vždycky. Trošku som sa ešte s nastavením pohral. FPS-ka mi tu bude ukazovať, aby som vedel, že ako čo na tom. Nvidia highlights, blablabla, ok, koho to sere. Dobre, môžeme ísť na to. Ježiš, OK, dobre. 69 FPS-ok. Oplachneme sa, aby sme boli čistí a nezadrbaní.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
Huh.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother.
Dúfam, že na streame to je to dobre počuť a zvuk tak, že funguje.
The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Neviem, prečo to je také rozmazané, ale to bude asi tým, že mám opilosť, keďže som si tú saveovicu dal vychcanú. Celkom náriť ma to.
You've done well, lad.
Položí určite niekedy.
You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
A keď nie si sťatý.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Geniálne.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great.
Dobre.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Božena here will take care of you.
Božena here.
No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be?
Som si z toho robil predehľad, že Božena here, hej.
He must be as hungry
Hashtag
as
Božena
a
here.
bear, aren't you?
Keď som bol na streame jedného týpka.
Here you are then. Eat your fill.
And a little
A loklo mi to FPS-ka na 30.
Thank you, my lady.
Vy prevíti. Prečo to robíte?
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Fak. Priesvitné šálky. Dobre to vidím.
When you've done,
Fak.
you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Čakal som sa oplachol, ty prevít. Čo mi tu káže, že hento si mám dať dole topánky. Sú oplachnuté, ne? What the hell? Jesus. S papkam. What the hell? nasycenosť. Kokos. Niekoľko jablk zožerem, aby som ty kokos vôbec mal, sa to volá, hladovosť. Dobre, počkaj, nemajú? Poď na to. Zoberme si žrádlo, aby tu nepindali, že sme to. Že to museli všetko navariť, hej, tak. A ideme chrápať. Ak nás kocovina nepoloží na zem, tak zaspíme uprostred týho Talmbergu. Kocovina už vypršala, paráda. Dobre. Čakať. Ten tutoriál asi vypnem, pretože ako... viete čo, ne. Sice na jednu stranu je to otravné, ale tak... Hru som celkom ako pomerne zabudol hrať. Tak pre istotu si jen to. Nechám mi zapnúť ten tutoriál. Nikto na mňa rozpráva, ty vole, cez... More, ja neviem. Cez pol metra. Určite to strátim reputáciu, ty kokso.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Nice.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
Áno, lebo predtým som sa neožral vôbec.
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Ale nechápem stále, že prečo to? Prečo musíte cutscény loknúť na 30 FPS?
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Okay, why not? Pakecáme.
You might be right, lady.
Okay,
I'll tell you what happened. It was
kam Indra zmizlo do pekla?
The day started just like any other.
What the hell?
Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunish still...
On sa si teleportol, ty kokos, mimo dohľadu kamery.
Good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
Indra, ty čo máš za teleportačné taktiky?
I promised father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
The hell?
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised father's work and said that with his smithing skills...
Ten pocit, keď kamera to mierí na jednu časť a charakter sedí na opačnej strane.
Already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party,
Bolo by fajn, keby je toto opravili, alebo čo?
Charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
What the hell?
I ran to the castle like our neighbors to take cover, but I didn't make it.
Ale myslím, že keď som to prvýkrát hral, tak toto sa nestalo vôbec s tou kamerou.
The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Zaujímavá cutscéna dosť.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse
zapískali sme ty
and rode
kokos
off.
a to.
Like a valiant knight.
A zdrhli sme do rici. Alebo Agrialus vtedy ako zautočil a to. Potom sa zdekoval.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through,
Zvedeli, na aké bugy zase narazíme.
It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
To
My
bolo
husband
paráda.
had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison
Čiže takto
there.
vlastne to.
That's awful.
Lebo môžete pri Vyslavice navštíviť potom aj neskôr v
I was
príbehu.
barely
Hej.
18 years old, and
A
all
potom
of a
budete vidieť
sudden,
na vlastné
I was
oči,
left
že?
alone
Ako
with
to
Sir
vyzerá
Robert.
tam.
We didn't know what to do.
A ak máte DLCčko, tak to pri
We went
Vyslavice
to
môžete
Prague to
prestávať a
appeal to the king,
robí tam vlastne
and
toho
sought help from
hejtmana, alebo
Divish's
jak sa
friends, but
nadáva.
all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
Ty kokos, no.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and There was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
No, dúfam, že tento tutoriál čo najskôršie skončí, lebo ako...
Talk, Henry.
By som konečne chcel ako objavovať jen to.
And God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Tie ďalšie lokácie a ten Talmberg je taký... Proste on je malý ten Talmberg, takže ako... Skalica a Talmberg boli také tutoriálové oblasti. Do Skalice sa budeme môcť vrátiť, akurát, že... Nie je to moc bezpečné a... Ak si nebudete dávať pozor tam, tak... Je to sebevražda v podstate. 600 FPS-iek, ty kokos. Čau, ahoj, dinosaury vesnice. Vítam ťa na streame. Ako sa máš? Ako prebiehajú prázdniny, alebo či čo máte?
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Mohou. Dobre. Uprostred noci, ty kokos, takto zobúce. No ja by som nikoho zavraždil asi. Ty vole. Ale not bad. Nevyzerajú to efekty zlé na tých stredných alebo akých nastaveniach to mám. Tak.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Aha. Dobre. Čo sa deje?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
Ale navždy by to nemohol udržať.
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
OK. Aha. 400 FPS-ok mi ukazuje. A cutscena vyzerá, že sa iba len na 30.
Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else?
Pán Radzig.
What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you? Yes, sir. He is right here. What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep. Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry? It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat. I'd say your grandfather was a wise man.
No.
Your messenger told us what happened. Messenger? The lad you sent to warn us. He's alive? He made it to you? He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though. Thank God. A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away? Thank God for this tempest.
When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised.
To ste mali šťastie.
A chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense.
No, ak vás nejaký nechytia.
If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
Čudám, že ho dokážeš počuť.
That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir...
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father. But getting killed as well won't help.
Hej, to má pravdu.
Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people!
No.
Move out!
Tá búrka je parádna. Čudujem, že tie ich pochodne nezhasnú. OK, ľudia, tak na chvíličku si odskočím, hej. Po pitie. Tak sa vrátim, hej. OK, tak som tu späť. Pitivo mám, takže budeme hydratovaní samozrejme. Na niečo porieším. Tak, dobrá. Fajn. Môžeme pokračovať. What? Čo sa stalo? Prečo sa Prečo ja nepočujem zvuk? What the hell? No tak to je divné. Tak.
Panem nostrum super
Konzola. Ty ma nedes.
I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
No, môžem nejako pomôcť?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Dobre. Tak. Liatkovanie. Zatiaľ tak. Dobre. Aby som potreboval fakľu asi na to. Nemáš sa zdravie, čo sa nás byť, no. Musí ku mne prísť strážnik, aby mi povedal, že len to. Well, aha, no. A už beží. No.
What? Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
Áno. Naučí ma si jen to. Naučí ma oprieť sa o stenu. Keep time. Tak. Nasýtenosť zase klesla. Odpočatosť tiež klesá, keď čakáte, takže bacha na to. Tak. Ten odpočatosť, dobre, fajn. To je fajn. Počkaj do rána. No dobre, dobre, nezjab tam. Idem. To je dobre, nie som na závode pre Boha. Ja nedokážem bežať maratón, jak vy ostatní. No, paráda. Najlepšie je... No vlastne tento. OK. Už som si myslel, že len to. Že tu prišli aj tí Skaličania, ale tak... Keď som zistil, že len Jindra tu je, tak...
Indeed, Robard.
OK.
Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less.
No, yup.
Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratsik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
No, otáčajú sa.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Kto vie, možno budeš mať niekedy aj ty takú poriadnu zbrojní Indro. Well. Takže. Musíme sa dostať do Skalice. A ako sa dostaneme do Skalice? Well. Budeme musieť nakúknúť do ich zbroje. Zbrojnice, no. A niečo si asi tak aj zobrať. Akurát, že nám to nedovolí len tak. Je ten kôň. To som myslel, že kôň nemal zaparkovaného. Krast. Á. Počkaj tu. Ja som tu celú dobu mohol zobrať toho koňa. Ja keď som to prvýkrát hral, tak som toho koňa tu nenechával. To rici. No. Tak to je paráda, čakajte. Uložíme hru.
Hey, you! What are you doing?
Dobre. Všetci sa tam vydali. Kokso, a vy nemáte... Ježiš. No. Paráda. No, vidíš? Nikto tam není. Poď preč. Nič tam není, čo fetuješ? Ne. Nikdo tu není.
Hey, who's there?
Poď preč. Prosím. Jo, hej, musí to byť. No, nápadnosť sa zvýši. Ty kokso, keď... Bože. Dobre. Tu máme takého... Musím ísť hore. Je to... Tak. Nemám kľúč vlastne do pekla. To si berem. Tak, teraz tu hore. Šípy. Tie sa budú sakra hodiť. Tak. Dobre. Ďalekonosný šíp. Všetko bude potreba. Tak. Tu je ešte jeden luk. Ber ho. Takže. Dekujeme sa odtiaľto, než nás náhodou neprehľadajú. Lebo to by nebolo dosť fajné, ako... Mne sa to síce nestalo, ale tak... Viete. Človek nikdy nevie. Šprintovanie sa mi za to, že to spôsobuje najviac. Že veľká možnosť je to, že vás prehľadajú. Tak, tu na týpek musí niekde predávať tie dva kľúče. Takže.
Good day to you.
Otrava, ty vole sa volá.
Can we trade?
Kvelé meno máš.
If you've got the coin.
Tak, čo tu máš? Sejbovica. To stojí celkom veľa, ale na to nemáme. Ale predám ti veci. Čo na to potrebujem? Talmberg. Sila Tau. No toto si len to dáme. Do košíku. Čo tu ešte takého máme? Palcát. Palcáty sa nám budú hodiť. Lebo keďže, jak sa to volá, budú neskôr typci s tými zbrojami, tak bude to dávať väčší damage. Vložíme do košíku. A kúpime si tie pakľúče, ak ich má niekde. Tu sú dobré, fajn. Košík odobereme. Tak, koľko vlastne tých peniazí máme? Môj majetok. Poďme smulovať.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
Ale no tak.
Aye. For that amount I can be persuaded.
OK. Koľko nám zostalo? Celkom dobre sme na tom dopadli. Takže. Ideme pokračovať v našom kradnutí. Hello. Hello. Welcome to my stream. I'm glad you're here. It's in Czech language, so I will translate if you want me to. No, dobre. Pakľúčovanie. Tak. Ahoj, ahoj. Ahoj, Akila. Vítam ťa na streame. Rád, že si sem prišiel, kámo. No. Dobre. Skúsme vypakľúčovať len toto, pikloknúť, ale... To ďalšie, ale asi na to nemám hento skúsenosti dostatočné. Jop. Nemám, tak s týmto sa budem musieť spokojiť. Tak, dobre. Ešte za tým. Jak sa volá? Hej, pán Božek. Takže. Dobre, ale asi by som nemal sprintovať, lebo tak... Ešte by ma prehľadali. Čo sa mi stalo maximálne iba tak raz tu na. A to som bol na konzole. A musím povedať, že tu na tomto počítači sa to lepšie hrá. Oveľa. To vie, možno presvedčíme, možno nie. To vie. O.
Good health to you.
Môžeme sa ešte spýtať tie optional veci, ak niekto nevie. Aby ste rozumeli, že ako čo sa deje.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, and that cabal helped him abduct the king.
Václav, ty vole, sral absolútne na tie svoje hento zodpovednosti. Čak...
Because it's a fertile place with full granaries that could feed Sigismund's troops?
That's not it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia. In the entire Holy Roman Empire, he who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague,
ako sa že hento, nebudem keď skoro 24/7 hento na tomto, ale proste nie som. Nemám taký skill, hej. Tak dúfam, že sa neznudíte popri tomto.
Before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Okay, a prečo sa napadnú Skalicu?
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Čiže proste napadol Skalicu kvôli tomu striebru. Čo vieš o Kumanoch?
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Well, dobre, tak skúsime presvedčiť to.
I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Never mind.
OK, nebudeme ho presvedčať, pretože nevieme, aké to má staty. A o reputáciu prísť nechceme. Čiže... Dáme si na seba len to. Tú zbroj. Minimálna sila pre boha, ty vole, však. To sú teda staty. Kvalitný šíp, dalekonosný si dáme, tak. Čapec. Nejakú tú základnú zbroj. Dúfam, že nás nezbuzerujú, že čo tu nosíme na sebe. Tak. Ako sa teraz What the fuck? OK. Dobre. Tu na sa bohej čo nemanevruje dobre s tým koňom. Sadneme. Radím. Potrebujem von.
I need to get out of here.
Says who? I've never seen you before in my life. And that's odd, seeing as how you're wearing our colors.
I'm Sir Robar's messenger. He's sending me to Ujits to find out if Sigismund's army has been giving them trouble.
I might believe you if I knew who you were. Who the hell are you?
Ježiš.
You know who I am. I have to get out to take care of my parents. Everyone will understand why you let me go. It's the Christian thing to do. Please.
Do you think I'm a total idiot? My master will be furious if I let you out. And when Captain Robard isn't happy, he makes damn sure nobody else is either.
Ah, damn it.
On the other hand, you've dressed up so nicely, and it's a shame to let it go to waste. The old man won't like it, but I'll act stupid and I won't get worse than a bollocking. If you make it worth my while, of course.
No dobre, fajn.
That's not worth the bollocking I'll get from the old man. But count yourself lucky. At least you won't be going off to get yourself killed.
I need to get out of here.
Says who?
Dobre, fucking hell.
I'm Sir Robar's messenger. He's sending me to...
I might believe you.
Ježiš.
I'm Yannick of Malashov. I haven't been here long, but if you had your eyes open, you would have noticed me. Now open the fucking gate, or I'll have to go and get Sir Robard, and you wouldn't want that, would you?
Oh, all right.
Paráda.
All right.
Yes.
Good luck to you.
Skvelé. No, otvor. Ďakujem, kamo. Paráda. Máme koňa, čo nám ušetrí cestu. Aspoň nemusím pešo ísť. Ako úplný dement. Keď by som to vedel, že neskôr, že vôbec ten kôň tam je, lebo ja som si myslel, že som o neho prišiel. No ale čo už? Keby som aspoň nakúkol do tých blbých hento stajní. Ale čo to je? A iná animácia je dokonca.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
Zvedavý, či nám ešte ostane cez celú hru ten kôň. Lebo ak hej, tak potom by som mohol len to. Tak by som mal transport skôrší a zároveň by som len to. Mal čo predať, ak by som si našiel lepšieho koňa. Taká šitná zbroj. A taký dobre vyzerajúci meč. No, to bude to na začiatku také. Neskôr budem mať ten good shit. Ale fajnovo to zdemolovali. Čakať, nezačaj. Ne, nohavice k tomu neboli. Škoda, škoda. Pripravíme si mečík. Skúšené huby. Tie sa hodia, keďže sa nekazia. Aspoň teda myslím, že sa nekazia. Well. Tam máme banditu. Skúsime len to. Kto na mňa kričí? Vyzerá, že som ho zasihol. Veď dobre, teraz mi nedávajte rady. Aha. A headku som mu dal, paráda. Čapica, crpalce, zoberieme ich. Ale je poriadny pic dostal, tesák. No. A sme preťažení. Paráda. Tak niečo vyhodíme. Tak, toto dáme preč. A čo tu ešte takého máme? Tento sa tiež zahodíme. Dobre. Tak, čo si to tu lutoval, kámo? Aké jedlo majú? Pokazené jabko. No tak chlieba, mrkva v dobrej kondícii, paráda. Nič moc tu není. Čakal by som tu niečo viacej, že bude. What the hell? Asi schovám ten meč. Tak s ním sa ako behá ťažšie. Potrebuje to veľa staminy. Čo tu ešte také máme? Peniaze, no, jeden. Sušené ovocie, no tak nakoniec sušené ovocie sa môže kaziť, no. Tak, OK. Tu máme krén. To je pokazené, takže ma to nezaujíma. Chleba. Ten bereme.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner.
To je uliar? Si ho nevšimol. Tak. Nič moc tu nemajú. Vlastne praclík. Jo, taký... Čakáte úžasný stream, ty vole, ja tu lutujem, ty vole, skoro každú jednu mŕtvu.
No! Leave me be! Don't kill me. I have nothing.
Poď sem. Ty previď, stoj! O tak.
Mercy! I yelled! Please don't kill me!
No.
Give me your coin and you can go free.
All right.
Díky. Paráda. Aspoň máme nejaké prachy z neho. Už 12. Celá 8 prachov. Aká vytažená zbraň, čo fetuješ, však ty vole... What? Nikto tam prehľadáva. Poď sem. Nazdárek, ahoj Frazix, vítam ťa na streame. Som rád, že sem došiel. Práve sme sa dostali do skalice.
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly. Oh.
Tu máš.
You'll get one for it.
Ty, fetka jedna. Ne, tu nechcú.
It won't last long.
Ty, keket, more.
Ow! Stop, please. Spare me. I yelled.
No. Pokračujme.
No, forget it. Now you die.
Bastard.
Zdechni. Tak. Kapaj línená, rukavice lovecké. Toľko máš fajnové veci, musím povedať. Tak. Čo máme? Takého. Jop, to sa bude hodiť na základnú zbroj. To zahodíme. to ani v podstate nepotrebujeme. Tú vestu. Lebo že my sme Zase mám veľa tých vecí, oj. Ak zahodíme... Prečo mám 15 cibulí pre Boha? Cibuľový muž toto. Kokos, čo mám všetko vyhádzať? Dobre. Tak. Viditeľnosť. Dobre, fajn. Malo by to byť OK. Teda toľko toho tu napopadalo. Zeleninový vrah, ty koksa. Well. Pokračujeme ďalej. Kým nenájdeme ďalšieho labku, ktorého môžeme zmasakrovať bezcítne. Money, dávaj. Lúč. Som myslel, že máme, nie? Aha. Mne teraz asi doplo, že som nezobral lúč, ty vole, z toho stolíku v tom. Talmbergu. OK. Si zoberieme tento. Pochodeň. A nie je zapálená, takže to je úplne na riť. OK. Čudujem, že tu vôbec nejaká voda je, ale tak či je. To je tak, keď váš rozum, ty vole, sa zasekne, potom si uvedomí, že hen čo vlastne povedal. Dobre, nemáme žiadne hento. Žiadne bonusové pointíky, tak... Prejde na to, že to mám na strednej a vysokej kvalite, tak to nevyzerá bad. Dobre. Potom neskôr toto bude fakt fajnová lokácia. Tu na si to 6 skalice mám fajnové spomienky, keď som to hral na konzole. Tam je ako keby taká malá priekopa, alebo čo. A tam som vlastne... Tam nemôžu ísť vedľa vás, takže 3 alebo 4 ľudia, hento banditi tam boli. Nahnal som ich tam a potom som ich hento posekal. Takže to bola paráda a mal som zároveň hento porádnu zbroj už odtiaľ. A keď vlastne buď zabijete takýchto banditov alebo nejakého potulného rytiera a omráčite po ceste, tak... Budete mať fajnovú zbroj. Ako na druhýkrát, keď som toto hral, tak som našiel toho potulného rytiera. Dal som boj, prehral som ho bohužiaľ. Sebral mi hento moje prachy, ktoré som si hento... Bože, no a ja idem zase asi zle. To ryti, ja som celú tú cestu, ty vole, normálne, že... Ja som zakecal zase. A môj koň sa asi neukáže tu na... Pekla. Hlavne, že mu Indra povedal, že má čakať. Paráda. Výhovorka, prečo ty kokso koňa mi zobrať? Som zvedavý, či vôbec bude nejaký quest, že si ho môžem ísť zobrať, alebo tak. Ach jaj, no. Nechcú to mať pre vás easy. No, asi som mal tam ísť. Bože. To už nepamätám ani poriadne. No, je 15, tak ale aspoň chcem to teraz vybaviť tento questík z toho hento. Túto tutorialovú sekvenciu a potom to asi vštipnem. No dobre. Á, tam niekoho máme. Kamaráde. Schytal to. Dobre. Do nožičky to chytil týpek. No. Poď. Do zadku to schytal. No poď. No. Neujdeš mi. Tak. Čo máš? Pracovné topánky, kukla. Obuch. To by som mohol zobrať. Obvezy sa hodia. A takého tu máme. No. Tu kuklu jeho nepotrebujeme. Zobral som si to, že topánky nie, počkať vlastne. A odvazy a toto, a to bolo, čo to je, to fakt. Šíp. Prečo ukradnúť, však som vypadol zo svojem. No. Lutišníctvo tu nie je také easy, keď máte crosshair, čo? Tak. Nič tu nemáme. Richtár. Toto je ten Richtár? Nie, toto je on. Boh, ešte nemal. Strep. Zaujímavé. Ukážte ako. Maximálna obratnosť spoľahlivá čepel. Obuch. Obrneným oponentom. Palca. Máme sila... Čakaj, akú máme silu? 3. Dobre, tak zatiaľ ten palca zahodíme. Ale čo ešte si ho necháme, však predsa len nie sme ešte zaťažení, tak čo riešiť. To je jeden z tých. Či tam boli len to proti nám, sa mi zdá.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him like me.
Aha. To je Nemčur, okej, no. Tak vyzerá, že sa zmenilo len to. Celkom odvážny typek. Najlepšie je, ak vypleníte tú skalicu zo začiatku. A potom len to. Potom v cutscene sa zase vrátia a oživia sa, len aby mali len to. Zvukové efekty to nie je dobre počuť.
Qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum.
Tak. No, už aj tak nekecá. Zaujímavé sa, čo tu ešte je ďalej. Fajnovo to zdemolovali, takže... Asi nič.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
No, dobre, tak na dneska to teda tipneme, hej. Necháme si to na budúci stream, takže ak sa vám tento stream spáčil, môžete sa nechať lajkátor, ak ste tu nový a páči sa vám moja tvorba, dajte odber a zvonček, aby ste boli upozornení na nové videá a streamy. No a uvidíme sa teda pri ďalšom streame, alebo skôr let's play, tak sa ťa majte a prajem vám pekný zvyšok dňa.